A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A+ English because it's so much fun. English education for you and everyone, so come along. Learn some grammar, learn a phrase, learn something new every day. Learn the A+ way. Hey, it's time to start the show. Are you ready? Good, 'cause here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A+ English.
Hi everybody, welcome to A+ English. I'm Pat.
Hello, 我是 Ignis.
And today we're going to be talking about traveling. Now, nobody can really travel at the moment due to the COVID-19. Yeah, however, that doesn't mean we can't talk about it and start planning our next trip.
Yes.
And our warm-up question for today is, which countries do you want to travel to and why?
I've always wanted to go to Korea.
Okay.
I like the food there, the kimchi and the spicy food.
Okay.
Yeah, but never had the chance to go there. So that is one of my dream country that I want to travel.
Awesome. Let me see. For me, India is quite high on my list. I would love to see a game of cricket in India where it's a big sport. It would be interesting to find the area where my grandmother grew up and see sort of what area what that is like. There's also a lot of interesting history and food.
Taj Mahal?
Yeah, the Taj Mahal. I mean, I would probably go. It's not actually in my top sort of things I'd want to do in India. But I guess if it was on a possibility that I could go and see it, I would definitely take it. So that is us. Now, we're not going to find out exactly where the people in our dialogue today are going to, but we're going to follow them as they go through the airport and do all of those things you have to do on a plane before you get on the plane and all that necessary stuff.
Yes.
So let's read through and find out what happens.
Getting ready to travel on a plane.
Welcome to Picture Dictionary.
Today, we're going to introduce some things you may see at an airport.
That sounds really interesting.
It sure does. Don't you just love learning English words?
Right now, please pay attention and read the words and sentences as loudly as you can. Are you ready?
Yes, I am. Let's get started and have fun.
Customs, security, carry-on bag, X-ray machine, gate, overhead bin, counter, bag, baggage, departures board, arrivals board, terminal, boarding pass, passport, customs declaration form, carousel, airport shuttle.
Warm-up question. Which countries do you want to travel to? And why?
Audrey and Carrie are at Taoyuan International Airport Terminal 1.
It's a long time since we traveled.
You're right. What should we do first?
First, let's check our baggage at the counter. Keep your passport ready.
I don't need to check any bags. I only have a carry-on bag.
That's good. But we still need our boarding passes, so let's go there now.
Carrie checks his baggage and they go to the security line.
Let me show my ticket and put my bag through the X-ray machine.
Carrie and Audrey go through security.
Okay, we're through. Let's look at the departures board and find our gate.
We are about to take off. I can't wait.
Word power!
Check. Check. Harry checked 3 bags at the airport, showed his ticket, and got on the plane. Harry checked 3 bags at the airport, showed his ticket, and got on the plane. line, line. There is a big line outside this bakery. The bread must be famous. There is a big line outside this bakery. The bread must be famous. Show, 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 showed, shown. Keith and Joy showed their vacation photos to their friends on a computer screen. Keith and Joy showed their vacation photos to their friends on a computer screen. Take off, take off. Take, took, taken. The airplane will take off at noon and arrive in Tokyo 3 hours later. The airplane will take off at noon and arrive in Tokyo 3 hours later.
认识字汇
Travel.
So we start off by seeing that Audrey and Carrie are at Taoyuan International Airport, Terminal 1.
没有错。文章一开始就说呢 ，Audrey 跟 Carrie 呢，此刻正在桃园国际机场第一航厦。那 terminal 这个字呢，在这边当成名词来用，表示像铁路啊、飞机啊或公车等的终点站。那这边就是指离开台湾出国时，在台湾的最后终点站 terminal 的意思。
Yeah, it's basically like a separate building and a separate area for airports so they can get more stuff without causing everybody to get sort of stuck in one place. So, Carrie says, it's a long time since we traveled. And I think a lot of people will be saying that when we finally can travel. So the word travel, it can be a verb or a noun. Here we're using it as a verb. So to travel means to go to another place, either for fun or for business. We usually use the word travel to mean go a long way. We wouldn't say travel to the other side of the city, but we could say travel to another part of the same country. Now, when we use travel as a noun, it's everything to do with this idea of going places.
That's right. 好，接着文章就说呢 ，Carrie 讲，自从我们上次旅行已经过了好一阵子了。这句话里面呢 ，travel 是当成动词来用，像刚刚 Pat 老师说的 ，travel 通常指比较长程的旅行，例如 travel to another country。那同学你要注意的是 ，travel 呢也可以当成名词来用，例如 the cost of travel 就是指旅费的意思哦。那同学要留意这句话里面的那一个 since 是表示自从的意思。
Audrey then asks, or she says, you're right, and then asks, what should we do first?
Audrey 就说啦，你说的对，那我们首先该做些什么呢？
And Carrie says, first, let's check our baggage at the counter. Baggage is just all your bags, suitcases, the big stuff. Now here the verb check, C-H-E-C-K, check, has quite a specific meaning. Let's find out about it in our first word power word section. To check one's baggage, your bags, means to officially give them to the airline staff so they can be weighed, recorded, and put on the plane. Checked baggage goes in the part of the plane where people can't go. And checked baggage will have labels and stickers on it to make sure it goes on the right plane to the right place. We can also use this verb in the same way to talk about checking ourselves into or out of hotels as well. We say check in, check out, check into somewhere, and again it means officially to say I'm here or I'm leaving. So here's an example of check like with bags. Harry checked 3 bags at the airport, showed his ticket, and got on the plane. Harry checked 3 bags at the airport, showed his ticket, and got on the plane.
没有错。文章接着呢 ，Carrie 他就说了，我们先在柜台那边托运行李吧。这句话里面这个 check 当成动词来用，但它有比较特殊的意思，表示托运行李等等。那刚刚老师又说了，在我们在饭店里面 check in 跟 check out 就是指登记入住啊，或登记退房之类的。那在出国的时候呢，如果我们有行李要托运，都要记得在 counter 柜台那边办理哦。但 check 这个字，同学你要小心的是，它有另外一个比较常见的意思，表示检查。例如 check your answers with his， 把你的答案跟他的答案核对检查。 那另外呢 check 当成名词用，同时也有检查的意思，例如 security check 就是所谓的安全检查。那刚刚课文例句的意思就是说 Harry 在机场托运了3件行李，出示他的机票，并且搭上了飞机。
Carrie also adds, keep your passport ready.
Carrie 接着说，准备好你的护照。好，这里面呢 keep something ready 当中的 keep 有一种保持的意思，而 ready 呢当成形容词来用，用来表示已经准备好的意思。
Audrey then says, I don't need to check any bags. I only have a carry-on bag. So this is a bag she'll carry with her onto the plane so she can use the things in it. You might put a book, some warm clothes, and of course all your personal items in a carry-on bag.
Audrey 呢接着就说了，我不需要托运行李，我只有一个随身行李。这句话里面呢 carry on 是当成形容词来用，表示随身携带的啊，或者手提的啊都可以。那其实呢这一个 carry on 的形容词就是从动词片语 carry something on 变过来的，表示带在身上。那出国的时候呢，如果我们是大型的像行李箱啊，你就必须要托运。那有的时候我们会有随身的小包包，里面可能放着你上飞机后看的书啊，或简单的衣物啊，例如像薄外套啊，以免飞机机上太冷，可以拿出来穿。So, what do you put in your carry-on bag, Pat?
I would put my music so I can listen to stuff, a book so I can read, probably my mask, like a sleeping mask, because then I can get some comfortable sleep, and a writing book so I can write stuff in if I feel like writing on the plane. How about you?
Yeah, me too. Some magazines and some glasses.
Okay.
And and a hat. Yeah, to have a good night's sleep.
Okay, yeah. So I have a mask, you put a hat on, and that helps you. Good plan. Okay, so back to the article, and we see that Carrie says, that's good, but we still need our boarding passes, so let's go there now. Here, there means the counter where you check in. He also uses the conjunction but, which is used to show a contrast or an idea that kind of disagrees or is the opposite to what you or someone else has just said.
文章接着 Carrie 就说了，太好了，但是呢，我们还是需要我们的登机证，所以我们还是现在就过去那边吧。在这句话里面，同学要留意的是 but 这一个字是当成对等连接词来使用，表示但是的意思。例如像 They are poor but happy， 他们很贫穷，但呢却很快乐。或者是 You may not believe it, but it is true. 你可能不相信，但是呢，那是真的。那同学要特别注意的是，我们小时候在台湾呢，可能都做过这样的造句。什么造句呢？例如，虽然点点点，但是点点点，像是虽然他不高，但他篮球打得很好。但在英文里面，虽然跟但是你只能够用一个来写。例如 although 是虽然，但是呢是 but， 两个在英文当中是不能放在一起的。所以刚刚这个句子我们只能够说成He's not tall, but he plays basketball well. 或者是你把虽然放下来 Although he's not tall, he plays basketball well.
That's right. Okay, next we see that Carrie checks his baggage and they go to the security line. Let's take a look at the word line, L-I-N-E, line. It's a noun and our next word power word. A line is a long row of people standing one or two behind the other. We often see lines outside popular shops or in front of night market stands, outside movie theatres, or more recently, outside pharmacies. We say you need to wait in line, so stand at the end and wait until you're at the front. We also say don't cut the line, which means don't go in front of other people who are already in the line. Here's another example. There is a big line outside this bakery. The bread must be famous. There is a big line outside this bakery. The bread must be famous.
文章就说了 Carrie 托运他的行李，他们走到安全检查的队伍。这句话里面呢 line 这个字是当成名词来用，表示队伍，像是 in a line 就是排成一列或排成一个队伍的意思。那当然 line 当成名词也有同学们熟悉的线的意思。那同学们呢要留意的是 line 这一个字如果以排队来说也可以当成动词，像是 line up 就是排队的意思。那刚刚课文例句讲到的这家面包店外面有很长的人龙，很长的排队人物，这里的面包一定很有名。
Here, Audrey says, so in the line, let me show my ticket and put my bag through the X-ray machine. So we have another word power word to look at here, the verb show, S-H-O-W, show. Now, show is an irregular verb and it's got quite a tricky set of forms. The past tense of show is showed, S-H-O-W-E-D, showed, but the PP form is shown, S-H-O-W-N, shown. So the form is show, showed, shown. To show something is to make or let another person or people see that thing. Maybe you hold it up or put it in a place where another person or a group can easily see it. You might show someone a painting you did or show someone your ID. Here's another sentence. Keith and Joy showed their vacation photos to their friends on a computer screen. Keith and Joy showed their vacation photos to their friends on a computer screen.
没有错。接着文章里面呢 Audrey 他就说了，让我把我的票拿出来给工作人员看，并且把我的包包放通过这 X 光机。这句话里面呢 show 是当成动词来用，表示给某人看啊，或者是展现的意思。那课文里面例句刚刚讲到了 Keith 和 Joy 把他们度假的照片放上电脑萤幕给朋友看。那文章里面 show 的这个动作呢，就是指将机票等给工作人员看。So, Audrey will also put her bag through the X-ray machine.
Yes, and to go through something means you go in one side and out the other. Like you might go through a tunnel, which means you enter at one end and come out the other side.
没有错。Through 这一个字呢，同学首先要注意的是，它的字尾 GH 是不发音的。所以 through 呢是当成介系词来用，表示通过或者从一端到另一端的意思。在文章中呢，就是指把你的随身行李放下来，通过那一个 X 光机来扫描行李里面的物品。另外像 look through the window 就是指从窗户看出去的意思。
And then we see that Carrie and Audrey go through security. So Carrie uses the word himself about them in the next sentence, saying, OK, we're through. So they're through the whole security area. Next he says, let's look at the departures board and find our gate. The departures board is a big computer screen that shows when all the planes are leaving and which gate they're leaving from. It also says if the plane will be late or if people can get onto the plane now.
Carrie 呢接着说，好，我们通过了，现在我们看一下出境时刻表跟找我们的登机门吧。这句话里面呢 departure 这个字本身是当成名词来用，表示离开或者是离境的意思。那在机场里面呢 departure board 就是有一个大型的萤幕会显示，例如像班机的起飞时刻啊，或者是是不是误点啊，或是取消等等的资讯。那 gate 这个字呢，原本就是指大门的意思，在机场里面呢 gate 当然就是指所谓的登机门咯。
And they must not have long to wait, as Audrey says, we're about to take off. I can't wait. If you're about to do something, it will happen or you will do this thing in the very near future. It won't be a long time before it happens.
没有错。接着 Audrey 他就说了，我们即将要起飞了，我等不及了。这句话中呢 be about to 这个片语加上原形动词，是表示你即将做什么事情，或者你正要做什么事情。其实呢，它是归在未来式里面，有那么一点像 be going to 加上原形动詞的寫法。So here they are about to take off.
That's right. The phrasal verb take off, take T-A-K-E, off, O-F-F, take off, has a special meaning for planes. So let's go to our final word power word section and learn more. When we're talking about planes, to take off means to leave the ground and go up into the air. So we could say, the airplane will take off at noon and arrive in Tokyo 3 hours later. The airplane will take off at noon and arrive in Tokyo 3 hours later.
没有错。Take off 这个动词片语，同学你要小心一下哦，因为在这边是指飞机起飞的意思。就像课文例句说的，这班飞机将在中午起飞，并在3小时后抵达东京。但是呢 take off 有另外一个大家熟悉的，例如 take something off 就是指脱掉某物的意思，例如 脱掉你的外套，我们就可以说成 take your jacket off 或者是 take off your jacket。但要注意的是，如果你用代名词呢，只能放在片语的中间，变成 take it off。
So tomorrow we will see what happens to them after their plane trip, but right now we'll first go to today's magic box and then be back for our review time activity.
Magic Box 找亮点。
Hello， 大家好，我是 Peggy， 暑假也差不多一半喽。不知道今年大家有没有出去玩呢？虽然暑假是一个很适合出游的时机，但是今年在疫情的影响之下，或许并不是最适合出去玩的时候呢。Summer vacation is usually a good time for traveling, but it might not be the best time to travel this year. 当我们要说虽然但是不过总而言之就是表达和前一个子句相反的意思的时候 but 这个对等连接词就很好用了。等一下，你问我什么是对等连接词哦？对等连接词呢，就是像 but 和 and 这种字，它是用来连接两个句子的连接词。之所以说是对等，意思就是说 A 子句有主词 B 子句就要有主词， A 子句有动词 B 子句也要有动词，这样才对等。所以我们可以再造个句子来试试看。 Danny works very hard, but he still gets poor grades. Danny 很努力，但他成绩还是不好。那除了 but 以外，还有没有别的方法可以来表达虽然或者但是呢？有的。我们再拿 Danny 来当例子试试看。Though Danny works very hard, he still gets poor grades. 这边的 though 我们也可以说 even though 或者是 although， 它就是连接词虽然的意思。不过在使用这些字的时候要注意一件事情，就是说中文呢，我们常常会说虽然怎样怎样，但是怎样怎样。不过在英文里面呢，你虽然和但是只能选一个，因为一个句子里面通常只会有一个连接词，所以有 though 的时候就不能有 but， 两者只能二选一。最后我们来造个句子吧。 Jasmine 喜欢养宠物，但是他爸爸不喜欢，请用 but 来造这个句子。 The answer is Jasmine likes keeping pets, but her father doesn't like it. 你答对了吗
？Wait for it. It's review time. 复习时间到喽。
So we looked at the phrasal verb take off today, and as Ignas pointed out in his explanation, there is another way we can use it. We can use take off clothes.
That's right.
Or take off a hat, or take off your shoes, something like that. And there are a number of other phrasal verbs using take as the verb part. So let's have a look at a few and talk about what they mean. So first we've got take over. If you take over something, you become the person or group in control of that thing, like taking over a company or even taking over a country.
That's right. 第一个我们谈到 take over 呢，就是变成你去控制或开始掌握或者有点负责什么东西。So the next one we can maybe take up.
Yeah,
so
take
up.
Yeah, take up something. If you take up something, this means to start a hobby or a regular activity. You might say, oh, I've taken up running in the morning, or I'm taking up learning French, or I'm thinking about taking up badminton in my spare time, something like that.
没有错。其实 take up 呢是一个蛮重要的片语，它是表示开始什么兴趣或者什么你常做的动作，例如慢跑或看电影之类的。So next one we have the take in.
Take in, yeah, this has got two meanings. So we'll look at the first one. To take someone or something in means to let them live with you. You might take in a stray dog, for example, and give it food. You could take in a guest and let them stay for a while. But you could also take someone in, which means to fool them, to trick them some way. You might say, oh, I was completely taken in by that guy's story. He told me some lies. I believed him. He took me in.
没有错。下一个片语呢比较有趣，它叫 take in。第一个字面上把东西带进来嘛，让某个人或例如 stray dog 或 stray cat 跟你一起住。 那第二个呢，刚刚老师有提到了，像是去愚弄别人，像你可以说我被人家耍了，我被人家骗了 I was taken in by somebody. So the last one we have is the take back.
That's right. So to take something back, the easy meaning of this is just you gave somebody something and they give it you back, so you take it back. But we could also take back a remark or something we said, which means to kind of apologize for the words that were either wrong or maybe nasty. So, sorry, I'll take that back. I didn't really mean it. I didn't mean to say it that way.
That's right. 最后一个呢 take back 一样，字面上看就把什么东西拿回来。不过刚刚 Pat 老师有提到了一个很有趣的东西，像我们在看电影的时候，可能两个人吵架，有一个人骂了很难听的话，另外一方就会说 take it back。什么 take it back 呢？收回去，把你刚刚讲难听的话收回去。So that's all for our review time.
That is all for our review time, but we will be back tomorrow to see what happens to Audrey and Carey when they land and get into the other airport in their destination. We'll see you then. Bye for now.
Bye.
Getting ready to travel on a plane.
Welcome to Picture Dictionary.
Today, we're going to introduce some things you may see at an airport.
That sounds really interesting.
It sure does. Don't you just love learning English words?
Right now, please pay attention and read the words and sentences as loudly as you can. Are you ready?
Yes, I am. Let's get started and have fun.
Customs, security, carry-on bag, X-ray machine, gate, overhead bin, counter, bag, baggage, departures board, arrivals board, terminal, boarding pass, passport, customs declaration form, carousel, airport shuttle.
Warm-up question. Which countries do you want to travel to? And why?
Audrey and Carey are at Taoyuan International Airport Terminal 1.
It's a long time since we traveled.
You're right. What should we do first?
First, let's check our baggage at the counter. Keep your passport ready.
I don't need to check any bags. I only have a carry-on bag.
That's good. But we still need our boarding passes, so let's go there now.
Carey checks his baggage and they go to the security line.
Let me show my ticket and put my bag through the X-ray machine.
Carey and Audrey go through security.
Okay, we're through. Let's look at the departures board and find our gate.
We are about to take off. I can't wait.
Word power!
Check. Check. Harry checked 3 bags at the airport, showed his ticket, and got on the plane. Harry checked 3 bags at the airport, showed his ticket, and got on the plane. Line. Line. There is a big line outside this bakery. The bread must be famous. There is a big line outside this bakery. The bread must be famous. Show. Show. Show, showed, shown. Keith and Joy showed their vacation photos to their friends on a computer screen. Keith and Joy showed their vacation photos to their friends on a computer screen. Take off. Take off. Take, took, taken. The airplane will take off at noon and arrive in Tokyo 3 hours later. The airplane will take off at noon and arrive in Tokyo 3 hours later.
travel